What's up guys, I'm Tiffany and welcome to T&T Beauty. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the perfumes that I wore for the month of April, and I thought to keep it interesting, I would rank them from my least favorite to my most favorite. And now that I'm sitting here looking at the fragrances, I have to be honest, I'm a little shook. This is not how I thought this ranking would go, but let's get into it. So I have 11 fragrances that I wore through the month of April. I love perfume and I love to collect perfumes, and what I normally do is rotate them by the month. So I pulled in 11 perfumes for the month of April, and I know we're quarantined. I didn't go anywhere, but perfume is just something that makes me really happy, and I'm one of those people that I wear perfume to bed. Like, I have to smell good at all times. So, like I said, I realized, I didn't wear it anywhere but around the house, but it brings me joy, and that is important to me. So, just wanted to explain that. But let's go ahead and jump into this. Coming in at number 11, and this is one of my favorite fragrance houses, and this is Thierry Mugler's Alien Flora Futura. Futura? Isn't that bottle beautiful? So the notes in this are Hand of Buddha, Queen of the Night, White Amber, and Sandalwood. And I really wanted to love this. The original Alien is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. It's definitely in my top 3. So I was really excited to get my hands on this, but no. And I'm not familiar with the notes Hand of Buddha or Queen of the Night. Those are not notes that I'm familiar with. But what I will say is, and I'm not going to spray it because, baby, she is intense. And if I spray this, that'll drown out every other fragrance that I talk about. But I know what it smells like. But in the opening, when you first spray this, I get a lot of that original Alien DNA, which I appreciate. But for whatever reason, something in those notes, like, it smells like gasoline on my skin. So it smells like the original Alien and gasoline, and that's, I'm not trying to walk around smelling like that. Now, I will say, once you get deep into the dry down, this fragrance is absolutely beautiful. Mugler's house, they make fragrances that are unlike anything else on the market, and that is why I love them so much. They're unique. And to me, this, I can tell it's something in my body chemistry, because smelling it out of the bottle, it's gorgeous. But when I smell this, I smell a big cactus in the middle of the desert. A big cactus in the middle of the desert. It's just been a big thunderstorm. The thunderstorm is over, so there's this big wet cactus in the middle of the desert. The cactus still has the raindrops on it. And then, you know how sometimes after you have a thunderstorm and it's over with, and then the sun comes out and it's just like beaming down? This wet cactus has the sun beaming down on it. That's what this smells like. And I know that is a very weird description, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm pretty sure that this it does not work with my body chemistry, but this is a gorgeous fragrance. So I think I'm going to pass this on to my mom. If it works with her body chemistry, I think she would really like this. She likes fragrances that are unique. This is gorgeous. I'm bummed that it doesn't work for me, but that's number 11, Alien Flora Futura. Moving on. All right, coming in at number 10 is another one of my favorite houses, and that is the house of Versace, and this is Versace Red Jeans. So the notes in this are peach, apricot, freesia, blackcurrant, lily of the valley, violet, water lily, and rose. And in the base, we get sandalwood, musk, and vanilla. I actually really love this fragrance. I would call this a fruity floral. To my nose, it's more fruity than floral, but I really do like the fragrance. My issue with this is I don't feel like it suits me. And that might sound really, it does smell really good though. And that might sound weird, but when I smell this, and here comes another weird description, but I smell a Pisces. I don't know what about this reminds me of a Pisces, and my best friend is a Pisces, but to me, this just smells like something a Pisces would wear. Like it would suit a Pisces. You know what I mean? So I think, I do really like this scent though. And this is one of those scents that is just an easy scent to wear. Laid back, casual. Maybe that's what reminds me of the Pisces. I don't know, but it's a really pretty scent. I like it. It's just when I smell this, I don't know, for whatever reason, it reminds me of my best friend. So I feel like it would suit her a lot better than it suits me. So I'm going to be giving this to her. So Mo, if you're watching, this is coming to you. Okay, coming in at number 9, I believe we're at. And this is Prada Candy Florale. Another stunning bottle. But the notes in this are limoncello, sorbet, peony, benzoin, musk, caramel, and honey. We've had a rocky relationship. I'm just gonna okay, the thing with this fragrance is, and this is obviously a floral. Every time I wear this, it smells different on me. And there are times when I like it, there are times when I don't like it, and there are times when I really like it. And right now I'm loving it. I don't understand this fragrance. Like, it's a different experience every time and I wear it. And I kind of like that about it. I do. I don't really have a lot of fragrances that are like that. I either like them or I don't. But with this, it smells different on me every time I wear it. And I'm fascinated by that. So, and like right now, the caramel is really coming through, which I love caramel. I don't love caramel, like to eat. I don't like it to eat it. But I have figured out about myself that I love it in fragrance and in coffee, so go figure. But that caramel is really coming through right now. And it smells really nice. And I can smell the peony too, and I love peony. Is it peony? Peony? I don't know. Tell me in the comments. But whatever, it's one of my favorite notes, and so is caramel. And so those two notes are really coming through right now, and gosh, I think I might like you. So today, I'm loving it. But yeah, different experience every time I wear it. We're still getting to know each other, but she's growing on me. All right, I think we are on number 8 now, I believe. And this next one is probably my biggest surprise of the month, because I ended up liking it way more than I thought I would. But coming in at number 8, we have Juicy Couture, Viva La Juicy. Another gorgeous bottle. And the notes in this, the top notes are wild berries, mandarin. In the heart, we have honeysuckle, gardenia, and jasmine. And in the base, we have amber, caramel, vanilla, sandalwood, and praline. Now that I'm really paying attention to the notes and I see why I love it, it's because it's got a lot of my favorite notes in it. But this, is it juvenile? Yes. This is something that I would wear when I don't want to be taken too seriously. This is great for a t-shirt and jeans, some cutoff shorts and flip-flops. You know, one of those type fragrances. I wouldn't wear this to work, I don't think. I wouldn't wear this to an important event because it's just a little bit too juvenile for my taste. But with that being said, if I'm around the house or if I'm somewhere, going somewhere casual, I really like this scent. And I think that's why I've worn it so much this month, is because I haven't been going anywhere. But I just love the way it smells. Oh my gosh. I get that caramel, I get those berries, I get the amber, the jasmine, the gardenia. It's a really beautiful scent. I do have a big issue with this though, and that is the performance. When it comes to performance, this is the worst performing fragrance in my collection, by far. I remember the last time I wore this, I put it on after I got out of the shower before I got ready to go to bed. And I made a point to time it. I put it on at 10:14. It projected really nicely for about 10 minutes. At 10:44, it was gone. Not even an hour. And I just Juicy Couture. I mean, come on. Because it lacks in performance, like I would never pay full price for this, and I got this for a steal on eBay, but I just love the scent. Is it juvenile? Yes. Is it generic? Yeah. Are there a bunch of other scents on the market that smell like this? Yes. Does it lack in performance? Yes. But despite all that, for whatever reason, and I know the reason, it's because of the notes that are in it. Like I still enjoy it. I guess you would call this my little guilty pleasure scent. Like, it's probably too young for me, but I don't care because I like wearing it. So, again, coming in at number 8, and that's Juicy Couture's Viva La Juicy. So, my number 7 pick. Let's just say we're going to stay in the realm of that fruity caramel goodness. Now, for a scent, if I want to be taken seriously, I would go in with this guy. And this is my number 7 pick of the month, and my ring light, you probably can't see it really good, but this is Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday, and I love it. This is another one that's got caramel in it. Actually, it's caramelized pear, and that's pretty much all I get from this is caramel and pear. I love this. I love this. Like, this is the grown-up, more mature version of this. Oh, I didn't tell you the notes. Sorry about that. Let's see. The top notes are starfruit, Italian mandarin, and boysenberry. Middle notes are lotus and jasmine petals, and the base is caramelized pear, vanilla, musk, and woods. And I just think this fragrance is gorgeous. I love it. There are 3 celebrities that you'll probably see in my rotation every single month, and that's because for me, to my nose, they make the best fragrances. They fit what I'm looking for in a fragrance, and they are consistent. I have not tried a fragrance that I do not like from any of those 3 celebrities. And Nicki Minaj is one of those. Like, I think she probably has the most underrated celebrity fragrances because they are really good. And I personally, I love them. To me, this works good in transitional weather. Like when you're transitioning from spring to summer, or from, did I just spit? Or from, what was I talking about? Or when you're transitioning from summer to fall, I think this is a good fragrance for that. And I say that because of the notes that are in the base of this. It does have some depth to it. Where the Juicy Couture is more light and bright, this is like that, but like I said, it's a more mature version. It's got some depth. So I feel like in really, really hot weather, this might get cloying, but I'll probably still wear it because I love it. Like, I just keep spraying it. I really enjoy this scent. I think she did a fantastic job on this one. And this is Nicki Minaj Pink Friday. So coming in at number 7 is another one of my favorite houses. I have a lot of favorite houses. And that is the House of Oscar de la Renta. And this is Bella Rosa. And the notes in this are pink pepper, freesia, mandarin orange, pink rose, jasmine, orris, patchouli, sandalwood, and amber. And she's a beauty. This is just a beautiful fragrance. That's really all that I can say about it. It is gorgeous. All of those notes, like, I find it very interesting that this has patchouli in it because I don't pick any patchouli up at all. I never would have guessed that. This is just pure rose and musk. That's all that I can pick up, and it is absolutely beautiful. I love it. And as it dries down, it gets a little bit more depth to it, and those base notes do come through the amber and the sandalwood, but I'm surprised that there's patchouli in this. But this is a beautiful fragrance. It's one of those fragrances that it looks like, it smells like how the bottle looks, if that makes any sense. And I don't know how well it's picking up because of my light, but I mean, this is a beautiful pink, like rose gold bottle, and it's just really soft and sensual. That's how I would describe this. Soft, sensual, which is what I like in warmer weather. It's simple, it's beautiful, and this is one of those fragrances that I think just about anybody would like. So, number 7, Oscar de la Renta, Bella Rosa. All right, coming in at number 7, another one of my favorite houses, and that's the house of Versace. I've already talked about one Versace fragrance, but this is Bright Crystal Absolu. And the notes in this are yuzu, pomegranate, ice accords, raspberry, lotus, peony, magnolia, akuju wood, amber, and musk. And this is one of my personal favorites. I love pomegranate. That's one of my favorite notes, especially in warmer weather. And I really get the pomegranate in this. I get the raspberry, which is another one of my favorite notes in warm weather. And the musk. This is just a beautiful fragrance. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm almost out. Like, I'm like right here. And this is one that I will definitely repurchase. This is one I will always have in my collection. It's just one of those fragrances you can't really go wrong with. I feel like any woman would like this. It's beautiful. And honestly, when I smell this, that's what I smell. I just smell a beautiful woman. A beautiful woman walking through a garden eating raspberries. A beautiful woman, and that's how I feel every time I wear this. This fragrance makes me feel beautiful, and I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorites. And that's Versace Bright Crystal Absolu. Okay, guys, we're at number 6, and coming in at number 6 is by the house of Armaf, and this is Club de Nuit. And the reason, let me tell you the notes first. So the notes in this are bergamot, grapefruit, peach, and orange, geranium, jasmine, lychee, and rose, musk, patchouli, vanilla, and vetiver. And the main reason I wanted to get this fragrance is because I heard it was a dupe from one of my favorite fragrances of all time, and that is Chanel's Coco Mademoiselle. I'm obsessed with that perfume. However, this is gorgeous, you guys. Coco Mademoiselle is expensive, and that goes on the bougie tray for special occasions. As much as I love the scent, it's not one that I'm just going to be spraying freely from day to day because it's too expensive for that. So I wanted to try this because I heard this was a dupe for it, and it is very, very similar. So when I want to smell like Coco Mademoiselle, but I don't want to, just say it's a Tuesday and it's nothing going on special, I'm not going to put Coco Mademoiselle on. But if I want to smell like that, I can reach for this. And this is a gorgeous bottle too. But it is very, very close. I would say the biggest difference between the two, I wore them both one day and compared. This one is more potent. I had one on one wrist and one on the other, and this one overpowers the Coco Mademoiselle. So I would almost say it's like an intense version, and it lasts till the next day. I'll just go ahead and say it lasts longer than Coco Mademoiselle does. And Coco Mademoiselle performs well. It lasts a really long time too, but this, I'm gonna just go ahead and take a moment and Armaf, I don't know if you're familiar with them, but they are a brand from the Middle East. I believe they are based in Dubai. But it's Middle Eastern brands like Armaf and Swiss Arabian. I'm just going to give y'all's props because when it comes to fragrance, y'all know what y'all are doing. Every fragrance that I've tried that's Middle Eastern, performance-wise, it blows just about everything else I have out of the water. Like 2 sprays and you are good till the next day. I just spit again. I'm so sorry. 2 sprays and you were good until the next day. So, I mean, this bottle will last forever because it doesn't take much. But those Middle Eastern perfumes are consistently good. And I just had to give y'all's props because just keep creating stuff like this. But again, this is Club de Nuit by Armaf. All right, guys, we have made it to the top 3. So what are they going to be? What are they going to be? So, you know, I told y'all I got 3 celebrities that their fragrances I adore. So my number 3 spot goes to none other than Miss Rihanna, and this is Nude by Rihanna. And I am obsessed with this. The bottle, I'm not a fan of. These are really awkward to spray. They look pretty on your vanity, but they're awkward to spray. But I don't even care. I love this perfume. I'm gonna tell you why I love this. Because it has guava in it. Guava is another one of my favorite notes that you don't get a ton. And this has guava in it, and I love it. I love it. Rihanna, honey, you're a genius. This is stunning. And it took me, I remember when I first got this fragrance, and I don't know if you can tell, but I'm like down to here. And when I first got it, I loved it. It's a beautiful scent. And oh my gosh, I did not tell y'all the notes. So let me tell you the notes real quick. The notes in this are guava, mandarin, pear, gardenia petals, jasmine, orange blossom, sandalwood, vanilla orchid, and second skin musk. Again, this is one of those perfumes that has just about all of my favorite notes in it. And I was really frustrated with this perfume when I first got it because it doesn't project. You can't really smell it. And the scent is so gorgeous. I'm like, you need to perform better. But it didn't perform like I wanted to. But what I have learned is, you know, you need a fragrance like that in your collection. Like, let's say, for example, if you work in the medical field or if you have a job to where you're not supposed to wear fragrance, this is something you could wear and get away with it because nobody's gonna smell it on you. This is my movies fragrance. I'm a huge Marvel fan. Don't know when I'll go to the movies again, but this is what I like to wear when I do go to the movies or anywhere where I know I'm gonna be in close quarters with people. I have a lot of meetings for my job, and this is one that I like to wear. But it's just gorgeous, and it took me a while to figure it out, but the magic behind this fragrance is, gosh, it's so pretty. It doesn't smell like perfume. And it took me a minute to figure that out, but Rihanna knew what she was doing. I think that was her whole point in this, hence the name Nude. Like, it smells like skin, like you just naturally smell good. It doesn't smell like you're wearing a perfume at all, and I love this. I've been wearing this to bed like non-stop. It's just such a beautiful scent, and I've really been enjoying it. So this is my number 3 pick for the month. All right, top 2. Coming in at number 2, I got another celebrity. I told y'all, there's those 3. We talked about Nicki, we talked about Rihanna, and then my number 2 spot goes to none other than Miss Britney Spears, and this is Intimate Fantasy, and this perfume is absolutely stunning. Like, you guys, this perfume is beautiful. I know everybody raves about the original Fantasy, and I do have that one too, and I do really like that one, but this is where it's at. This is where it's at, I'm telling you. This perfume is absolutely stunning. I love it. Britney, honey, thank you. Thank you for creating something so beautiful, so affordable. Let me tell you the notes. The notes are lychee, violet leaf, lemon, lily of the valley, jasmine, brown sugar, vanilla, heliotrope, benzoin, and white musk. And it's gorgeous. This is like a creamier, more sensual version of the original Fantasy. I honestly, in my opinion, I think this is way better than the original. The reason I like this so much is, I mean, the name, the packaging, like the name describes it perfectly. Like, it just smells intimate. This is the kind of scent that I think will be perfect if you're just at home, cuddled up with your partner. He won't get off of you, I'm telling you, because this is gorgeous. It's soft, it's subtle, but it is absolutely stunning, and it performs well. This is just beautiful, and this is one of my favorites by Britney, and just one of my favorite perfumes in general. And again, this is Intimate Fantasy by Britney Spears. All right, and we have made it to my number 1 pick for the month of April, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say this is one of my favorite perfumes of all time, so I'm not surprised that it's my number 1. But that is none other than Light Blue by Dolce & Gabbana. I know, this is a very, very popular fragrance. And honestly, this is my baby right here, y'all. This has been my baby for years. I honestly, when it comes to fragrances that are really, really popular, I try to stay away from those because I don't want to smell like everybody else smells. But some fragrances are just so good, it doesn't matter. And this right here, this is it. This is it. It's popular for a reason, and I'm down to here. It's time for another bottle. This will forever be in my collection. I can't be without this. I love it. I love it. So the notes in this are Granny Smith apple, Sicilian cedar, bluebells, jasmine, white rose, bamboo, cedarwood, amber, and musk. And it is just, she's a beauty. I really get that Granny Smith apple, the bamboo, and the musk. Like it's beautiful scent for spring, summer, but I wear it all year and it smells good all year. It performs well on me. I feel like this just works really, really well with my body chemistry. I've had people chase me down asking me what I was wearing, and it's this, and they'll say, excuse me, I'm sorry. They will say, I have that and it does not smell like that on me. I feel like when it comes to body chemistry, some perfumes just don't work. Some do work. And some it seems like are just made for your skin. And that's how I feel about this. I get good performance out of it. It lasts me. And this is the EDT, an eau de toilette. So they don't typically last as long as eau de parfums do. But I get good performance out of this. I love it. And I will say, this is definitely what I would call my most reliable fragrance. I can grab this if I'm wearing a t-shirt and jeans, if I'm full on glam with a little black dress and some heels. Like, it doesn't matter what time of year it is. It doesn't matter the event. She always comes through for me, no matter what situation I put her in. When I can't think of something to wear, I just grab this, and she works for me every single time. I love Light Blue. She's my baby, and that is my number one pick. Matter of fact, I'm so low, like it'll barely spray out, which I'm gonna have to get it. But I get a lot of the Granny Smith apple, and I love it. It's just a beautiful scent, and it's popular for a reason. So this is my number one pick for the month of April. Okay, guys, that's it. Those are the fragrances I wore for the month of April. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment. Let me know what perfumes you wore in April. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until next time, take care.